This afternoon we're visiting our friends here at Follow the Honey, located at 1132 Mass Ave, just outside of the heart of Harvard Square. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Denise. Welcome to the Hive.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So great to see you, and thank you so much for visiting today and bringing all of Facebook Live with you.
There you go. So tell me, my friend, it smells so sweet in here. What's going on?
Oh, well, that's just like the sort of the de facto benefit of being in the honey business, because we get to be ambassadors for all the beautiful sensual gifts of the hive, such as the aromatic beeswax and the honey and the lotions and the soaps and the pollen. They all have very natural, not overwhelming essences. So it's like you get a lot of sun no matter what time of year it is from the smell.
It's beautiful. Can you show us around your store?
Certainly. Come on this way. We call this the Horseshoe Tour.
Okay.
Oh, we have to say hi to Tate Wanchen over here.
Hi, Tate. How are you?
I'm well. Welcome.
Thank you.
And she is one of our hive managers and here full time. Back around here we have one of our premier exotic human rights honey taps. This is Tanzania Asali. Asali is Swahili for honey, from 15,000 beekeepers now that we're supporting in Tanzania, Africa. And we just got our first ton of this Miombo, which is a very chocolatey, smoky honey, pairs great with Chev.
So, Mary, how does honey become chocolatey and smoky?
Oh, it's a reflection of the terroir, just like wine.
Yes.
So when we look at like the arid climate of the Big Island, which has something called kiavi blossom, makes a very white, opaque, creamy honey. That's very different than the honey that we're going to show you next, which is a bayou honey from the Atchafalaya Basin in Louisiana, which is a red and white tupelo. And Avery Allen, hi Avery, he is a seriously badass craw fisherman and keeps his bees by boat. Single father, small batch producer, and this is a very drizzly honey. So people really like this honey for putting in their yogurt, putting over granola, because of the moisture content of the soil of the tupelo in the marsh. It retains its drizzly character.
Nice.
So then we have here, and this is allergy season.
Yes.
We have honey from beekeeper George O'Neill from Barry, Mass. This is your sort of quintessential wildflower. George O'Neill also was the vice president of the Worcester County Beekeepers Association, which is the oldest bee club in America.
Oh, nice.
And then we have here our cheese section. And we rotate out cheese, and this is also raw pollen we have here. This cheese actually is from Chase Hill Farm. It's an organic farm in Warwick, Mass, and it abuts our bee farm. So we like to say that our honeybees pollinate the alfalfa and clover pastures of the grass-fed cows that make the milk that make the cheese.
We're all connected, aren't we?
All connected.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata. Hi, welcome. Hi. And then also just peeking out here, we're in the middle of rehabbing our nectar deck, which is available seasonally for events. We're actually going to be yarn bombing this for an event with Feminist Fiber Arts Boston. So the whole outdoor soon is going to be full of flowers and replace beehive and live music out there. We welcome you to enjoy the nectar deck.
Very nice.
And then, so as we're, hi, have you been in the shop before?
I have been,
Okay,
yes.
welcome back. So if we come here to various more sort of high-end bottled honeys, such as the Manuka honey, the organic white kiavi blossom honey. We have a little bit of this hazelnut. This is like the Nutella seriously, it's hazelnut and honey. And it's like the Nutella, like that's healthy. And then this is a honeydew, a very caramely, like maple syrup honeydew. This is, I think, a carrot. This is from a really cool beekeeper out in Los Angeles. So we're always rotating our curations.
Yes.
We have a small skincare section over here as well. The Selah bees are made by Lynn Davignon in Rhode Island. These are made by our very own Erin Shaw Art for Follow the Honey. She makes beautiful tinctures with propolis and different scents and fragrances. This is another herbalist in Vermont, Des Bee Savvy. There's a little cupcake. Super.
It looks good enough to eat.
Super delish. And then little book section. Go ahead.
So the cupcake is actually
It's actually made out of beeswax and olive oil and, you know, just really natural. Actually, it's a beekeeping nurse in Miami.
And it's for decoration, or?
It's both. You can use it. You put it right in your bathroom and start washing your hands. Pretty and functional. Where form and function meet.
There you go.
And then here we have our honey tasting bar. So that is why we tell people immediately it takes 1,125 bees foraging 2 million flowers to make 1 pound of honey. So it's 1/12 a teaspoon per bee per lifetime. So we say lick the spoon. So, and taste the world. So you want to taste a little honey?
I would love that. Thank
Okay,
you.
so let me see.
So
how about if we start with the, this is a really bright, so this is the Atchafly honey. It's a super popular honey. We have a chef here who makes a vegan, I guess we would call them vegan because some people don't have honey when they're vegans, but we know a lot of vegans. So this is the Tupelo. This is a very sunny, hoppy,
Thank you, Mary.
notes of apple and pear.
So it's sweet and delicious. And if anybody wants to come by, Mary, and say hello to you, they can come here to your little tasting
A
table
raw bar?
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you call it a raw bar.
We just call it the raw bar.
I like that. And they can taste various honeys and then purchase them and take them home and put it on their toast and
Oh, well, and
waffles.
actually, on that note, because
Yes.
we are curators and we're aggregators, and we have something called Honey on Wheels, and we deliver. Well, like as I said before, we take the sting out of shopping.
Yes.
Because we deliver love. Trust us, honey. So we're having an event tonight, actually, supporting community servings.
Yes.
So we'll be at the Langham Hotel with a lot of your colleagues and friends tonight,
Yes.
raising money for Lifesaver. But I wanted to show you, because we want people to know this is very important. That's just part of our, is we do beautiful curated gift baskets for people with chocolate, lotion, honey, cheese if they'd like.
Yes.
We have honey hope stones, which is actually a blown glass orb filled with honey as a meditation on the preciousness of bees and humans and the planet.
Mary, you
Lots
do it
of
all,
things.
don't you? So we are really all connected, and
Yeah.
this is lovely. And I can tell you this, that we have purchased these gift baskets for friends and colleagues, and we always get such great feedback because the baskets not only are beautiful to look at, but they're beautiful to eat.
Yay!
Anything we can say before you have customers here in the store you need to take care of? So.
No, just thank you so much for visiting, and feel free also to continue to do Facebook Live. Anyone who wants to come in and play, we're all creatives here. We love to have fun and engage, so come by. See you soon.
And before we go, Mary, what are you wearing here?
I'm wearing my bee suit.
Yeah, look at that.
Wearing my bee suit.
Perfect.
It's beekeeping season. It's beekeeping season. So again, that's how I started Follow the Honey. So I did, as you know, Denise, I used to work at WGBH Boston. So I cut my teeth as a research and production support at Frontline, and then I was an associate producer at Nova. Did a lot of this and a little of that, and I was beekeeping for a few years, many years ago, 12 years ago actually, after my first husband died of cancer, which is a sad story, but it's also part of the cycle of life and death, and
Sure.
bees are definitely agents for that cycle.
Yes.
And then I was researching women beekeepers, and I found a woman teaching girls and widows how to beekeep in South India for honey money. So I went to Kerala, and then I saw for the first time all of the enormous potential of economic development through honey money, just giving people that are underserved their due, that are sitting on all these beautiful blooms like neem and coriander and avocado and mango, and so that's a sort of our revolutionary sweet act of subversion with our human rights honey.
Mary, you're just a gem, and we can't thank you enough for allowing us to come into the store today. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Mwah.